Here's an example of what I made for Monika's poem. If you did the coding right, you should see something like this.
The loaf?
There once was a person who ate nothing but trash. All he does is loaf around. Nothing less, nothing more. He then realized that he wanted to get a soulmate of his own. The loaf went to the gym to do some exercise. He started with a bit of cardio. After some cardio, the loaf tried some vegetables. It wasn't fun at the taste, but got used to it after a while. By continuing to do these healthy things, he would lose weight. And what did he get as a reward for losing weight? Yep, he got his soulmate. So the moral of the story is to lose weight and exercise. No one wants to date someone who's overweight.
Wow.
Pretty cool, huh? Also, please understand that the little notification on the bottom right corner makes its only appearance in the game. If you want to see it again, you have to reset the game. With that being said,
I'll say this.
Okay, here's mine next.
Give me that. Get the bar.
Cactus. There exists a plant that is found exclusively in deserts. It's green and very sharp. Touch it and you get hurt. Like all plants, cacti need water and sunlight to live. I am like a cactus. Touch me and you get hurt. Even if you decide to wear gloves, I won't tolerate any of your tomfoolery. I do bite after all. Sometimes people are able to move cacti somewhere. People might use it to defend their homes from undead creatures, and that's cool. Put me along with the other cacti so I can beat the living daylight out of those undead fools.
Plants vs. Zombies?
Now just scroll through that batch of text.
And I wasn't offended, so.
Thanks! Let's take a look at this Yuri poem.
Breakfast! It's the most important meal of the day. Skip a day and we'll be grumpy. Don't be a meanie. Eat breakfast at the beginning of every day. There's a variety of stuff to eat when starting your day. Eat some cereal, eat some waffles, eat some toast, eat some pancakes, eat some bacon, eat some bagels, eat some muffins. There's also drinks that will start your day with a bang. Drink some apple juice, drink some coffee, drink some tea. Eat breakfast when you wake up. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Don't you dare skip it.
Now that you finished reading,
I like that one too.
glad to hear it. And finally, let's see our Yuri themed poem.
Yeah, I felt like that was actually kind of on brand for Yuri.
Hair. Most humans have hair. Hair grows slowly. Hair must be cared for in a well manner. Males usually like to have hair grow until their upper shoulders, though some like it long, others like it really short. Females will look great with either short hair or long hair. It depends on their preference. During every shower, everyone must clean their hair, removing awful stenches from the previous day. This includes dirt, oil, grease, sweat, etc. When men hit puberty, they grow hair in other places. They grow mustaches and beards. They grow armpit hair. They grow pubic hair. Take care of your hair.
Males aren't the only ones that grow pubic hair.
Now that you started the text...
This one alarmed me. I'm gonna say,
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. By the way, if you get an error when trying to color your custom poem, all I can say is that you messed up. Read through the traceback so you can figure out how to fix it. Okay, now that you know how to create your own poems, it's time to learn all about the poem minigame. From what I can observe, the poem game is a little stage that is played a few times in DDLC. Playing through the stage allows for the player to pursue whoever they wish, represented by the chibi clone that hops the most amount of times. There's a lot of words that make up the poem game and can be found in poemwords.txt. That text document is basically a cheat sheet that shows which words belong to which doki. For example, Yuri's words consist of happiness and friendship. Yuri's words consist of spooky fantasies. And as for me, I like anime, food, and fashion. But what about the Act 2 territory, you may ask? Yuri does not exist in Act 2. From what I can observe, Yuri's words are distributed evenly among the surviving dokis. I get the positive words and Yuri gets the negative words. Or was it the other way around? I don't even know. Maybe that's something you should ask to the developers. Anyway, if you want to call the poem minigame in your script, simply type call poem into a new and separate line. I'll let you play one round just for fun. Ready?
not even gonna explain how it does the valuing. Special stage, make your favorite member hop the most amount of times. Good luck. Well, I guess we're writing a Yuri poem then. Let's go. Ambient. Eternity. Essence. Intellectual. Relevant. Can we write a perfect Yuri poem? Universe. Massacre. Okay. Wait. I think extraordinary isn't actually her. Vivid though? Yeah. After image. Halfway there. Graveyard. Incongruent. I think we might have got screwed on this one. We might have got screwed. I think this is the only one that's close. That's probably Yuri. Nope, it was... Okay, no, we're good. She jumps for depression, that's right. Let's see, electricity. Disaster. Ah, see, there's depression. I almost clicked it. Determination. I think uncanny. Yeah, we're so close. We're so close. Inferno for sure. Contamination, yeah. Oh, was heartbeat her? I think analysis is a sure bet. Yeah, we wrote a perfect Yuri poem.
Peekaboo! Did I scare you? What's up? What did you think? Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry about the score you got for each donkey. I'd evaluate your score for each donkey, but I'm afraid I don't have time and patience to do it at the moment.
Oh, it's not that hard.
Sorry. Next, we're going to see if we can add more characters into this minigame. Please ensure that Script Poem Game RPY is still open. What's that you say? Hold on, I know exactly what you're going to ask me. Why isn't Monika in this poem minigame? She is the best donkey ever, and she needs to be in the poem minigame pronto. How do I insert Monika into the poem minigame?
Already figured it out. Leagues ahead of you.
Well, here's how you insert Best Donkey into the poem minigame. Go ahead and watch this video and follow along.
Oh, is there a... I'm not clicking it. No.
I'll be taking notes, so please listen to both me and the video.
I'm not doing that.
For starters, at least 2 variants of every chibi appear in the game's files. The first variant is just the idle pose, and the other is a hopping pose to represent that the word you picked applies to them. You typically have Yuri's sticker on the left, Yuri's sticker on the right, and my sticker in the center. Interestingly, Monika's chibi sprites appear in the game's files. She makes a rare cameo in Act 2 territory and takes over the whole minigame for Act 3. So we can make the assumption that Monika's chibi sprites already exist. If you do have the assets for an OC or some sort, the following procedures are the same, but just change any instance of Monika to the character's name. First off, ensure all the variables required for a character to be in the poem minigame is set correctly. In other words, that means that everything that seems to have every donkey related to it, such as time, position, offset, and zoom. First, press enter to make a new line under Yuri's time and write the following. Monika time equals run by random times 4 plus 4. Under Yuri's position, press enter to make a new line and write Monika pause equals 0. Under Yuri's offset, press enter to make a new line and write Monika offset equals 0. And lastly, under Yuri's zoom, press enter to make a new line and write Monika zoom equals 0. The following variables apply to all of the donkeys. Monika needs her own point total, time, poem appeal, pause, offset, and zoom variables like all else. There's also functions that need the same treatment, such as random pause and random move. Simply copy them and replace all the variable names from the donkey you've copied them from to Monika. Make sure there's a capital at the start of her name and the function name. For example, you can copy everything from Yuri, but in a new line, paste the entire thief label and to replace every instance of Yuri with Monika. You should have the following on your screen. Thief random pause Monika, trans st at, if st is greater, Monika time, global Monika time equals run by random times 4 plus 4, return none, return 0. If the code doesn't match the above, you messed up. Okay, now about the sticker. Like I said before, Monika's stickers already exist. We can technically make her a custom character by copying from the exact definitions of the sticker labels that already exist. Make a few new lines to create empty space. Reminder, if you see a colon at the end of a line, that is a label. The line that comes next should have 4 more spaces. Don't forget to set the path of the sticker image. For Monika's idle sticker, put in image m sticker, GUI poem game m sticker 1, x offset, x zoom, Monika zoom, block. Function random pause Monika. Parallel. Sticker move N.
I feel like I could have screen capped this.
Parallel. Function random move Monika. Repeat. Make sure the layout of these series of labels match the others. For Monika's hop sticker, put in the following. Image M sticker hop. GUI poem game M sticker 2. X offset Monika offset X zoom Monika zoom. Sticker hop. X offset 0 X zoom 1. Again, make sure the layout of the label matches the others. We're good here. Now search for the line that says label poem. Below the show Y sticker at sticker right line, make a new one and put in the following code. Show M sticker at sticker left 2 is order 1. Ensure that it's in the first else label below the comment talking about the creation of stickers and not the second one. This is so that the Monika sticker is always shown instead of just exclusively being in Act 3. Why exactly did we put in left 2 for Monika? Well, allow me to explain. We're going to change some values so that we can adjust the positions of the stickers. Scroll down until you see the transforms for the stickers. We'll have to be careful here because some chibis do not want to move. And that really grinds my gears. Simply ensure that you have the following code for left 2. Transform sticker left 2. X center 75, Y align 0.9, sub a pixel true. For the chibis after that, make sure you edit the following code to what the video says. Transform sticker left. X center 150, Y align 0.9, sub pixel true. Transform sticker mid. X center 225, Y align 0.9, sub pixel true.
Basically what they're doing here is they're shoving all the pixels, or all the positions aside so that 4 of them can stand next to each other instead of like covering each other up.
If the code matches the video, then good job. Let's find sticker glitch. We don't need to do anything to that code specifically. However, we're quickly scrolling there so that we get to see the comment that states about hopping the characters who likes the word you picked. Put in the following code under Yuri's hop transformation. If t.mPoint is greater than or equal to 3, run by shell M sticker hop. Again, make sure the code matches everyone else's. Alright, we should have Monika added to the poem game at this point. Unfortunately, there's no words for her, so she can't hop at all. There is a fix for this. Scroll up or down until you find the label that builds the word list. Replace advanced scripts poemwords.txt to modassets poemwords.txt. Look, I know we haven't actually created that text file yet, but we're going to do that right now. Copy the poemwords.txt file that appears in the advanced scripts folder and paste it into your mod assets folder. Open the pasted file. You want to know why I requested you to copy the poemwords.txt file?
I already know why, but I only have one option. Why?
So that we have a backup of the original poemwords file in the event that it becomes corrupted. This may typically be due to either your presumed lack of following directions or something happened that was entirely out of your control. And if it's the latter case, then having the original file backed up is the best way to go. You may have to do what follows again, so you'd better be taking notes right now. Enough rambling, let's give Monika some words. On the very first line you see, edit it to include the following. File format, word, S point, word, endpoint, word, Y point, word, endpoint. Now that we have our new format, we'll have to change the whole winning word criteria algorithm. At the same time, we need to retain the winning words for everybody. Series winning words are add 3 points. Natsuki's winning words add 3 points. And Yuri's winning words add 3 points. Left, center, right, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Simply change all instances of 3 to 4. Go through every word on the list. If you feel that some words should at least add 3 points to whichever doki that associates with them, feel free to put in 3 as the number on the center, right, or endpoint. If you're doing this for Natsuki's winning words, put 4 at the center and feel free to throw in a 3 as the number on the left, right, or endpoint. For Yuri, put 4 at the right and feel free to throw in 3 as the number on the left, center, or endpoint. Make sure it looks correct. Here are a couple of examples that should help you stay within the required format. Let's start with one of series winning words. Romance, 4213. Next we'll refer to one of my winning words. Anime, 3412.
I feel like I should point out at this point that you don't actually need numbers. These numbers don't all have to be different. This is literally the number of points they get whenever you click on their words. So if you clicked on anime, it would give Sayori 3 points, Natsuki 4 points, Yuri 1 point, and Monika 2 points in this case. But you don't need to do that. You can have one person be the winner with a 3, have another person sort of like it with a 2 if it would like fit their character, and just leave the others as 1s or whatever. Or even a 0 if you think they really wouldn't like that word at all. But in general, yeah. At least for like the poem game to be intuitive. You want these values. You want the person who would like the word the most to get the most points. And if another character would kind of like it, still give them a 2. And it's really better not to have any of these be zeros, because sometimes a person just like picks something wrong, and they can still make even just the tiniest bit of progress for the dogi that they're intending to write for, as long as the numbers aren't 0.
And finally, let's see one of Yuri's winning words. Horror 2143. I'll just be staring at the camera while you adjust the scoring for every existing word in the document. Just don't block my cute face with your open programs, though, dummy.
It's not a very cute expression.
I didn't say anything. Just give me a holler when you're ready to move on to the next step.
I am more than ready.
Okay, now it's time to give Monika some words. At the very bottom of the document, make a new section for Monika. To do this, add the following. Monika's winning words. The hashtag ensures that the line is a comment. After putting in the little note, search for words that Monika loves. Examples of words would be salad, reality, veganism, Python, etc. Allow me to give you some valid suggestions, including the correct format you should be using. Code 2314. Piano 1324. Oh, ink 1234. Afro 2134. Why would you like Afro? Did you get that? Now go and write some words for Monika. Make sure you write enough words so that you will get to see at least 1 or 2 of Monika's words in the pool once or twice. If you just write a small amount of words for Monika, they will rarely appear in the poem game pool. That's no good. Anyway, once you're done, let me know so we can move on.
I wonder if that was an Afro Zero reference, that she likes the word Afro. But yeah, you want about like at least 60.
Good. I believe that's all we would need to know about the poem minigame. We learned what the poem minigame does and how to call it. We also learned how to add Monika to the poem minigame. Is there anything else we need to... Oh, I almost forgot. Let's also learn about special poems. It's pretty easy to do special poems, but I'll still talk about it because I feel they are also very important to mention. In DDLC, there are around 11 special poems total, and as far as I know, the game only calls 3 of them per session. If you wanted to see them all, you would either go farming in the Act 2 territory, or look for the game files manually. How exactly are we going to get the files from the original game so that we can make the mod assets out of them, you ask? Well, I'll tell you all about it later. The location of all the special poems are located in Poems Special RPY. Go ahead and open that. We'll make our own special poem. An example definition of a special poem is as follows. Image poem special 1 equals poem special / poem special 1. And as for its label, it is label is what it said. Label poem special 1. Quick menu equals false. Play sound page turn. Show poem special 1 with dissolve 1.0. Pause. Quick menu equals true. There really isn't much else to say about this. Honestly, you can really do whatever the hell you want with this as long as the overall format stays correct. The pause line pauses everything until you click. If you want another image shown, a sound effect played, or whatever, just put it after or before those. Alright, so I guess that's all we need to know about everything related to poems. Soon it will be time to decompile the vanilla games files so that we can make mod assets out of them. However, we need to cover a couple more things first. Whenever you're ready, we'll move on to the next lesson. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh gosh, I feel like this is as good a point to stop as any. I'm close enough to the end of this session that I'm willing to call it there. There's no real reason to save, but I'm going to anyway, just so I know where I left off. Except that doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter at all. Oh goodness. Yeah, So it is definitely a sincere mod maker's template, or how-to of the DDLC mods. Some things could be better, like when it does or doesn't play music. Like we're sitting on a totally empty, soundless void right now. But some things could be a little more practical too. But they've done their best so far. But you know, whatever. We'll look at the rest of these lessons in the next session. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time with more how to make a DDLC mod. Hope to see you then. Bye bye.